filmed in a while. God! This feels unnatural, I keep picking up the camera. Okay, let us catch up. I will do my best to edit other videos that I have filmed so far so that they go live, and then I'm gonna post this video. This is spontaneous me. Okay, I'm not feeling that great. You can see it in my hair. My mental health is shitty again. Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Luca. This is Luca Colored In, and it's just a place for me to explore myself and to share what I've learned along the way. It's everything from crafts that I'm enjoying and like work in progresses of blankets and stuff I'm making, over how I feed myself and how I manage my neurodivergencies, and the fact that I'm going to university and everything like that, to all of like the bigger things, all of the things that I'm learning along the way, everything that I'm noticing is not working for me and trying to figure out why it's not working for me, and then attempting to make it into a video that isn't too long and that isn't too rambly, that tells you the science behind why it might not be working, or explanations for why it might not be working, and ways to fix that, or ways to get around that, or other ways to try to solve the same problem. So in case that you have the same issue as me, you're gonna have more resources, because I believe there can never be enough resources, because what works for person A may not work for person B, and what works for person B might work for person C, but only like 50% of the time. And I've realized that it's really frustrating to try something and that something has worked for like the last couple of weeks, and now you're at a point where it just does not work anymore. It sucks. Anyway, today I'm here because I wanted to film something and I don't really know what to film. Today my plan is to set up my bullet journal, or like generally just my thing, my notebook that I do my calendar planning in. So I need to set up the bullet journal. We're currently on Sunday. I have made a meal plan for the coming week, but it's not really a meal plan, it's just like dishes that I would like to make in the next week. So we're also gonna do a lot of dishes, and then we're probably gonna make like 1 or 2 meals out of the 7 that I have written down. Maybe 3 of those meals. The ones that are freezable, like the ones that I can very easily put into the freezer, because I need to build up my stash again, like my stash of food that I have in the freezer that can be eaten. I need to make something using raspberries, because a while ago I bought raspberries. Honestly, there's so much that I need to talk to you about. So I think I'm just gonna create B-roll of me doing the things that is gonna be playing while I'm talking and telling you about all of the stuff. I get to ramble about stuff that I've already forgotten about at this point. Yeah, genuinely, I have forgotten what I was talking about, and I don't want to watch the clip back now to know what I was talking about. Well, we'll see. I'll just start the B-roll and then I'll come back when I find something that I would like to talk about. Different angle. You just saw me make a list. As you can see, I really haven't been on top of my game, meaning everything else in here is empty, which is not good, because that means that I haven't been doing planning and I haven't actually been doing the things I'm supposed to do. So I have 14 things to do today, and it's nearly 9 AM, and if I would like to be done by noon, that's about 4 things an hour. 4.5. I don't want to be done by noon though, because some of these things take a bit of extra time. Like the laundry, it doesn't need a lot of active time, but if I start it now, it's gonna be done by noon. Like if I put it in now, and I don't want to put it in now because I would like to first tidy up so everything that I might find later of like laundry is in there. So I have small things and big things, and I wrote 2 dishes that I'm gonna cook on the list, and I would still really like to have the whole catching up thing, but I don't know how to do that, so you're just gonna get B-roll of me tidying, I think. See, the issue is at the moment, I can very easily place you there, and you get to see the desk that I'm supposed to be cleaning. Issue is, I made sure that all of the desk that needs cleaning is there. And I'm not sure if that's a good camera angle. We're gonna deal with it. I'm thirsty. Hi. I'm not good at drinking. I hate this. Yeah, I definitely got on the floor. I'm gonna try and dry now. And then we're gonna vacuum the floor. Hi, I'm back. I vacuumed and I tidied everything, and now I think I some of the things on this list I can't really do until today at night. One of the things is to be in bed on time. I need to shower, I need to do the dishes, need to make 2 meals, need to do the laundries, do some computer work, meaning like updating my like finance tracker thing, need to find a recipe with raspberries that I want to make, need to do some university work. I put self-care / wind down activities like crocheting, maybe watching a movie or something on there, so that's something I can do. But I think the next thing I'm gonna do is have a shower, and I'm not going to film that. I'm just gonna hop into the shower, wash my hair, and then we're gonna see each other when I'm back. Hi. I actually got dressed and I had a shower, that's why my hair is wet. It is. Give me a second. I tend to forget to put on deodorant. And you're supposed to, apparently, like, people in my school said that you're supposed to put it on beforehand, but I don't think so. I think that only matters really if you have like is it called an antiperspirant or something? I don't know. Like the aluminium salts that like stop you from sweating, and I know that mine doesn't do that because don't think I want that, so I chose one without that. But I still like to put it on just so I have it. I'm dressed now, yay! And it's been 1.5 hours since we started this, and I did 3 of the 14 things. I need to make food now because, well, it's 10:30. And I'm starting to get hungry, which means that I'll be hungry, like starving, starting to feel dizzy in anywhere from the next 10 minutes to the next 3 hours. Like, I don't know. No idea. But I should have food in like an hour and a half latest, based on like when I last had my last meal. And so I have 2 foods that I could make today. Technically 3, but the third food I wasn't planning on making today. And it doesn't freeze as well as the others. You know, I think it actually will freeze okay. So I have made a decision. I'm gonna make mushroom and tomato creamy pasta. And I would like to film it so that there's more content in this video. But I also know that my flatmate is around and she might be using the kitchen or be in the kitchen at the same time as me. And I don't know if she's comfortable with me filming while she's there. And the kitchen is a mess. So part of me wants to first do the dishes and tidy up the kitchen. And part of me is like, yeah, no, you don't need to tidy up and like just make the food. And then you can do more dishes later. But I think the smartest thing to do now is tidy the kitchen, do the dishes. We did dishes! I'm proud of myself and my t-shirt is wet. Now I'm hungry and I really don't feel like cooking. Yay! I used my productivity energy that I had for dishes. This was not smart. I'm gonna heat up some food that I have already, like that is left over. My hands don't feel that good because they got wet today. They don't like that. And I had an ice cream and I decided that we're gonna just chop up vegetables here and make an actual meal. So we're gonna start like this, hopefully. Ignore the mess on my desk. I am happy and I'm gonna eat now. And I don't think I will film myself while I'm eating. I'm already so happy with what I accomplished today. Like, honestly, I did more chores and more like self-care stuff than I did in the entire last week. So I'll just hope I can continue, and even if I don't, even if I just watch movies in the afternoon and sit on my bed and crochet or listen to an audiobook or something, I'm proud of this day, and I'm happy with what I accomplished. I don't like people with motorcycles. They're loud. Hi, I'm back. Welcome back, me, I guess. My shirt, the shirt that I'm wearing is dirty now. Wait. I closed the window, so we're no longer gonna have to deal with that. I really hope that I can use this YouTube channel as like a video diary of just stuff that I do for fun, for me. But I'm not sure how exactly that's gonna work out. So I'm trying to figure out what I would like to do for the rest of today. And I think I already have decided. I think I decided when my head started hurting like a minute ago. Or at least I noticed it a minute ago, and now it's just there. And it hurts. And I don't know why. I would suspect it might be lack of water, but we fixed that. So I'm gonna have to wait 5 minutes to see if it's gonna get better. And after that, I'm gonna see if it if it doesn't get better. What I'll do for the rest of today is just sit here and maybe watch a movie or two and crochet and put in the weekly spreads for the next 2 weeks, because I really need to do that, because the weekly spreads aren't there. There's no weekly spreads, which isn't a good thing, because no weekly spreads means my planning, if I don't create the weekly spreads now, if I don't create the weekly spreads today, I will not be doing any planning in the next week at all. And my head hurts again. I love this. I will see you guys later. Hi! We're gonna do 2 things today. It's just a bit later. I watched a Christmas movie, one of those iffy romantic ones that are just kind of boring because they're the same thing over and over and over again. This one was with a prince from a country that doesn't exist, because, well, obviously it can't exist, but they didn't specify if it was in Europe. But his accent was the thing is, the accents were really, really confusing. In my brain, sometimes they sounded like French accents and sometimes they were very clearly British, and they shifted, so oh well. But that's normal with these movies, they just, I don't know. So that was fun, and now I've decided that I feel up to make some food, to make the lasagna, and I don't think I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna film something else that I'm gonna do while I'm also making the lasagna. Now, you most likely remember that on my lovely little to-do list, One of the things that I need to do today is find a recipe that works with raspberries. And the issue is I found multiple. I looked on Pinterest and I found multiple. That is good. Issue is I do not have butter in the house. Like I have salted butter, but like not a lot. You know, just like enough that I can use it on my bread when I eat bread. So I can't make something that requires me to use like 150, 200 grams of butter. Okay, so can we just use our normal banana bread recipe and just use raspberries instead? And I think that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna just like, I have frozen raspberries, so I'm just gonna melt them, like let them thaw, and then like crush them with a fork, and then use that instead of the bananas that I would otherwise be using. And then instead of the chocolate chips that you usually mix in, I'm gonna mix in some more raspberries and we're gonna see how that turns out. I'm already back and I must be doing very well mentally at the moment because I'm not freaking out. So I don't have any lasagna sheets. Usually I'd be much more frustrated about this. I'm glad that I noticed it now. That's my raspberry bread. Just picked it up. I went down after 30 minutes and the toothpick did not come out clean. And I was like, shoot, this isn't good. Let's just bake it more. It is definitely very burnt. And the toothpick still didn't come out clean, even though I left it in like 30 minutes longer than originally intended. So, goo. I'm gonna have to throw it away. It's not edible. Like, it tastes okay, but honestly it's just like as if I were to eat the original dough just raw. But like now it's warm. I can't eat that. I was so looking forward to having a sweet treat. I'm upset. Thank you for spending time with me, regardless of this failure. I'm gonna take care of it and I'm gonna watch some anime and try to like be okay with this and tell myself that not everything works out, and yeah. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed it and like maybe subscribe so you can spend more time with me and like find your way back here easier. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!